Hello, everybody. This is Gimpy Fish, which you are aware of if you follow this channel. Um, and speaking of this channel, you've probably noticed that for the last several years I've been using this channel less and less and less and less. Well, a lot has changed for me. I also recently I started up a stream on Twitch, which we use all the time. So that's part of the reason why this YouTube account hasn't been as active. Um, the Twitch is called 62-bit gaming, which eventually will become something a lot more diverse than what it is for now. But right now I stream my video game collection. If you guys did not know, I am a video game collector. I have a pretty decent and ever-growing gaming collection. My stream includes pretty much everything that I collect, other than what I don't have the resources to stream or I'm not really sure how to stream. So that's NES, Super NES, 64, GameCube, Wii, Wii U, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, DS, 3DS, Virtual Boy. Like I said, some of these things are more difficult to stream, like a Virtual Boy, or require pretty expensive equipment, which is the case for the 3DS. Anyway, we've done a lot of streamed games so far. We started out with Yoshi's Island for the Super Nintendo, and we had like 1 or 2 viewers, and then that kind of grew from there. Zelda for NES, Kirby Crystal Shards for Nintendo 64, Luigi's Mansion for the GameCube, Donkey Kong Country Returns for the Wii, which is an awesome game, Metroid for the NES, Star Fox 64, Lego City Undercover, which is a Wii U game, which was actually surprisingly awesome, especially the end of that game was amazing. Mario Pinball Land, which, if you guys have not been following my stream, was quite the nightmare. The final battle of that game, you might want to look up on my Twitch archive. Oh boy, it was an experience. And the last game we did was Yoshi's Safari, which is actually a Super Scope game for the Super Nintendo, which is like a Mario kind of a first-person shooter type of a thing. It's really bizarre, but a pretty neat game. And you may have noticed a pattern in the games that I stream. Everything that I just listed is published by Nintendo at very least, if not developed directly by Nintendo. And that's kind of how my collection goes. So everything that I own as a collector, and there's a couple of things I own that are just things I like. Everything I own as part of my collection is published or developed directly by Nintendo of America. So I haven't done any real import stuff or anything yet. But it's been a lot of fun. A lot of the time I go through my collection on stream, and I'll show off my entire Super Nintendo collection and talk about the accessories or show some random oddities and things like that. Kind of explain the history of some of the games, because I find that stuff really interesting, and most people who are following on Twitch or on Facebook or whatever are pretty interested in video games as well, so it seems to work out pretty well. Now I haven't advertise my stream on YouTube, and this I guess technically counts as that now. I haven't advertised it because I wanted to make sure I had enough experience to where I really was able to get something going here. And I've streamed a lot since then, and I'm very confident that we're not going to have problems or anything like that. So that's why I'm sharing it now with my subscribers on YouTube. And thank you if you're still watching my videos. I don't put stuff up very much anymore, but thank you. I really appreciate it when people, watch stuff that I upload now 4 years or 5 years after when you subscribe. Now, one other thing that we do that's pretty cool on my stream, that I think is pretty cool anyway, is I actually let the stream choose what games we're going to be streaming. So with guidance from me, obviously, I like to kind of, because if let's say every stream I have somebody going, let's play a Metroid, well, I've already played Metroid, and we need to get some other franchises out of the way. Anyway, but for the most part, all the games that I listed that we streamed before, with the exception of Yoshi's Island, Donkey Kong Country Returns, and maybe Lego City Undercover, I suppose, were chosen by people in the stream who wanted to see those other games. And the next game that we're streaming, and this is more why I'm making an ad or whatever you want to call this than anything else, the next thing that we're doing is Super Mario RPG, which you can hear in the background here. I love Super Mario RPG. This is actually the very first game that I kind of fell in love with the character of Bowser in. which, as you can see back behind me here, all this stuff. This is some of my Bowser stuff I put up in the background for this video. Most of the time I've got a lot of it out anyway. Pretty important when I started liking Bowser. Super Mario RPG is fantastic. Pretty much everybody knows it. Everybody loves it. Hopefully it'll be an important game for the stream as well, because I'm hoping that we can get something kind of regular going. So for this game, I'm actually streaming on a schedule. We're going to be streaming every Sunday at 7 p.m. Pacific. Every single Sunday. So in theory, for the next 7 weeks, every Sunday at 7 p.m., we will go until we collect one of the star pieces in this game. And there are 7 of those until we are finished with the game. Once we're done with the game, we're going to do a choose the next game stream, and you will help me choose whatever is the next game. The next major game, I suppose. I do a lot of streaming throughout the week of random stuff. I play Smash with people, I stream tournaments, whatnot. I just want to make this Sunday thing like that's our major game every Sunday at 7 p.m. So there is a schedule. So tune in then, you'll know exactly what's going on. I'm trying to spread the word, get more people involved. I run a pretty interactive stream normally. I do a lot of talking with the stream as I'm playing, so I'm not just one of those like sit there, stare at the TV, focus while we play the game. I try to make sure it's kind of involved. I think that makes it a little bit more fun. View count's been rising. Like I said, with Yoshi's Island, we seriously started out with like 1 or 2 viewers, just a couple of close friends of mine. And we've expanded quite a bit. When we were doing Mario Pinball Land, we got up to like 40 or something. That's abnormally high. So, but it was, you know, so it was somewhere up there. But I'm trying to get more people. Get something cooler going. But hopefully it will continue to grow thanks to your support, because you guys have been supporting me for a very long time. Most of you have been subscribed to me since 2005, 2006, and a lot has happened since then. Now, you probably have noticed if you're watching this video on YouTube and not on a Twitch archive and not live, because I do know there's a couple of people watching this now, there have been annotations at the bottom, down here in theory, whichever side, for the 62-Bit Gaming Twitch page and the 62-Bit Gaming Facebook page. These are the 2 spots that I'm trying to be most involved in directly. So Facebook is going to be the place where you can get information on what we're streaming, on when we're streaming, on my thoughts on games that I might not have expressed while streaming, polls, figuring out what people want me to play by a more of a definitive voting system than what game do you want me to play next, that kind of a thing. Twitch is obviously, that's the site where we're streaming. That's where this is being recorded right now. If you could go to those 2 pages, go to the Twitch, click follow, and go to the Facebook and click like, that would be much, much appreciated. I would very much like that, because I'm trying to make this into a bigger thing. As it gets bigger, hopefully we'll do more like guests on the stream that are, you know, like very good at speed running a certain thing or have kind of a unique gaming talent. Trying to get some of the Northwest players involved with things like that. But for now, that is all I have for you. Obviously, we've been kind of playing Mario RPG up in the corner there as a bit of a teaser for what's to come. Really love that game. But really, that's all the information I have for you. Like I said, I am Gimpy Fish. This is 62-Bit Gaming, and I've got a fun little graphic kind of a thing. The graphic might actually be changing because I have a graphics designer person working on a logo for me. But the music, thanks to Toph, thank you Toph, is extremely good for this little jingle. So I'm going to sign out, and I will see you guys later. Please, please, please click like on that Facebook page, click follow on the Twitch page, and I will see you guys Sunday the 14th at 7 p.m. Pacific for our very first Super Mario RPG stream on 62-Bit Gaming. But for now, you guys have a good one.